Hey guys, how's it going? Just doing a quick video on microphones and that blasted bloody wind noise that we all get on our video stuff that we do. Open face helmets are obviously the worst for doing it, and obviously a lot of people see that my microphone comes up pretty good. Now I'll start with the basics. Obviously it's not the camera, it doesn't matter whether you use GoPro or Drift, or Replay X or a bloody, a Sony Handycam. The problem is the actual mic part, and it's the wind that hits a hard surface and creates that noise. So if you can see on this one, because I don't use any mic labels or anything like that, I just rely on this the built-in microphone on this camera. So as you can see, I've got some furry stuff on there. Just try and get that into focus. Yeah, so that stuff there. Now you've most probably seen on news bloody things, and every now and then you'll see the big boom mic, and it's a big furry raccoon bloody looking thing. Now, that's the same principle. They've been doing it ever since microphones have been out. The way to stop the wind noise or to reduce it is to have something furry, because what that does is that diffuses the wind hitting a hard surface and creating that noise. So I've done that with all my cameras. I actually only just done my new Sony camera, and I wish I had done it when I did the Simpson Desert Ride, because I got a lot of that noise, purely because I was too busy and I didn't end up getting to do it. Alright, so I'll start with the number one thing. If you've got a windscreen on your motorbike, a big one like that, not like on the DR, that little tiny thing, that's not going to do anything for you, but a big one like that, that's going to help you a lot. The second thing is, when you're putting your mic in here, you've got to keep it away from anything that's hard. So don't rest it up like in there and rest it up against here, because on here, as you know, in your ears, you can hear that noise of the wind going past that. So what you got to do, and I'll show you, if I pull this one out. God, that's in there bloody hard. Pull that stuff out. So all I've done, most helmets, you can pull the lining out. So I've just pulled the lining out of there. What I did was, I'll see that, you can see I cut a hole on that plastic side, and obviously in here is just foam. So I just gouged out some of that foam and then put the microphone just as it is, just shoved it in there, and then that helped a little bit. But even though this is, I can't do it, it's not on that. Even though the cushion part is fairly soft, it's still quite a hard surface, as with wind and shit. Mostly sound like a bloody idiot, but anyway. Trying to get it as best as I can. So the next thing what you've got to do is you've got to get this fur stuff and put that over the pad. That works really well.
Alright guys, so I thought I'd give a quick demonstration. So I'm on Harry, got the big windscreen. I've got my, the open face helmet on. So I'm doing about 50 k's an hour. So we're up to about 60 k's now. I naturally always start to talk louder, but I don't think I have to. So with 70 k's, 80 k's an hour. Now I can feel the wind hitting my face, but it's not full on wind. It's more of a buffering wind. I'll just get around this corner, don't take out this cyclist. So we're doing about 85. We'll hitch it up. We're doing about 100 k's an hour now. Woohoo! Harry's loving it. So, this should be coming out pretty clear. You should be able to understand what I'm saying. I've got to watch this corner. It's a real dodgy corner, people coming out on here. But So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sit myself up on the tank. I'm going to drop it all back down and do the same thing, but that way I'll be on top of the, you know, not getting the buffeting or getting the full bloody wind is what I'm trying to say. I'll get a bit of speed. Get it up to 60. So there you go, I'm 60. Now we're going to inch up. All right, hey! Okay, so you can see I'm on the tank. Oh, this makes it hard to change gears. Shit. Oh, hang on. All right, I'll get it up a gear so I'll not freak out the cars. Bloody hell. All right, back up. Here we go. So I'm in full wind now. If I look down, I'm doing about 80 k's. This saves me from having to go get Max and come and do it on Max without a windscreen. It's actually quite fun to do this. So, what are we doing now? So we're doing 80 k's. We'll get her up. Whoa, it's hard to hang on. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, so there's 100 k's without a windscreen. And I think that should still be pretty good as well. Alright, up! Alright, there you go, guys. Back to the backyard.
Now, where do you get the furry stuff, you might ask? Well, ask your missus, she'll be able to bloody tell you. As you can see, that's just material that we got up at Spotlight. So if you don't have a missus or whatever, or your missus doesn't know, all you got to do is go to a material place, somewhere that sells, I don't know, curtains and material to make dresses and all that kind of bullshit. You'll be able to go get this furry stuff. Or I've seen actually other people do where they've cut the paw off the dog's bloody stuffed toy, and just the furry paw, and put that over it as well. So as long as it's furry like that, it'll do the job. Basically, that's it. For the open face helmet, stick it in the cheek pad, put it into stick it into the foam part, then just cover that whole cheek thing with the fur. And look, you know, obviously, shit. It might look a little bit dicky, but most people don't actually notice it on my helmet. So there you go. Alright guys, that's it. Simple. Keep on riding.
Alright guys, so I thought I'd end this video with a bit of footage going through one of my favourite little twisty sections. It's only a small road, but hopefully Graham from the UK is happy that I've now back on Harry. And you'll get to see a little bit more footage of Harry when we do the Black Dog ride this weekend coming. Anyway guys, as always, keep on riding, because it's bloody awesome.